listing agent, I am looking at not necessarily the highest price, but do you have the ability to close? So let me just say, on the offer, what Jean was saying about the getting pre-approved, on the offer, when we're writing an offer and it talks about your financing terms, there are three little boxes that we have to check one of them. The first one is we check pre-qualified,
Yep.
which means you really didn't send in any of your information and you didn't have a consultation. You just maybe went online or you talked to someone, they're like, you're pre-qualified.
Yeah.
The second one is pre-approved. And then there's a third box that says fully underwritten.
Yeah.
And when you go through this process, like Jean offers, I can check the box that says fully underwritten,
Yeah.
or, fully pre-approved and underwritten. Had they already had their file looked through by an underwriter? Is that right?
Yeah. So like if you were a listing agent
Mhm.
and you were looking at offers coming in, like
Yes.
what are you looking for?
When I'm a listing agent, I am looking at not necessarily the highest price, but do you have the ability to close?
Yeah.
A seller wants to know. I mean, of course, they want the most money. They want the highest price. They want the best terms. Everybody wants that. But if someone promises and under delivers and can't close, I mean, that's a painful process.
Yeah.
And I've gone through it a number of times where a buyer, tries to buy the house and they just really can't. And it doesn't, like, there have been times where I've called the lender, I've done all the research, the background work, and
You're vetting them.
and I'm vetting them, but but they don't have the ability to close a deal.
Yeah.
And a seller needs that above all else. They need to know you can close the deal.
Yeah. And
So-
I think why that's important is as a seller, the chances are they're selling this house and they're trying to buy another property. So the importance of an offer coming in and being able to close,
Yep.
the offer that the house that the seller is trying to buy hinges on their property selling.
Yep.
So again, the strongest offer doesn't always have to be the highest price.
Right.
It's who can convey that, hey, my buyers, we can close.
Yeah,
Right?
I
So-
have had. There was one house I listed last year, and we got multiple offers, and my seller did not go with the highest price offer.
Yeah.
It almost looks like some realtors out there writing offers, and they're just like throwing this net out there with the highest purchase price. But as I vet all these different offers that have come in, it's like they don't have what it takes. They don't have the finances. They can't really afford that purchase price.